The Monster X Tour is ready for one of its biggest weekends of 2012 as the series goes 3 wide with events in Louisiana, Kentucky, and right here at the Germain Arena in Estero, Florida, just outside of beautiful Fort Myers. With the tour rocking 3 different cities, this weekend presents a great opportunity for some new faces to make waves in the point standings. Veteran driver Dan Runte has been on fire in 2012 as he is loving every minute behind the wheel of the brand new Summit Bigfoot number 18. Runte is well on his way to winning the toughest monster truck tour Monster Nation title and now has a chance to move back up in the Monster X Tour rankings. He showed that he can put wins on the board at the season opener in Daytona, and now he'll look to do the same once again here in Fort Myers. Another driver who is impressed on the toughest monster truck tour in 2012 is Travis Petri with the beautiful Toxic Machine. Petri laid down some huge wow moments in TMB TV's episode from South Haven, Mississippi. Look for him to try to do the same here in his first ever Monster X Tour event. Rich Blackburn with the Viper has had an up and down year in 2012, fighting mechanical difficulties and suffering a wild rollover in Fayetteville, North Carolina. His first Monster X Tour event of the season presents Rich with the chance to turn it all around and find victory lane. 2 Florida natives you might consider underdogs are ready to do battle against the 3 bigger name trucks this weekend. Young Mike Moon Jr. was impressive in the great-looking Flying High machine in the premiere of TMB TV's Original Series from Daytona Beach earlier this year, but ran into some mechanical difficulties that hampered the start of the team season. Now the young man has his sights firmly set on victory lane, but he'll have to take down the legendary Bigfoot team's lead driver to do it. Citra, Florida's Joey Stathis runs a very unique monster truck organization. His Monsters on a Mission team focuses mainly on performing free, faith-based motorsports events where they spread their Christian message that God and fun do go together. But Joey is a racer at heart as well, and from time to time he hits the road and takes on the competition, as he will do this weekend in his God, Guts, and Glory machine. Look for Stathis to try and make a statement, as he has the opportunity to show what he's got against some tough competitors this weekend. There's lots of great storylines in this episode of TMB TV's Original Series, presented by E3 Spark Plugs. Let's see how they play out over 3 big shows. All the action of the Monster X Tour from Estero, Florida's Germain Arena is coming your way right now. Welcome, fans, to another exciting episode of TMB TV here in 2012. You know, we've had a great time following the Monster X Tour, and now we're back in Florida again. We kicked off the year in Daytona, and now it's Fort Myers. It's going to be a small arena show here at the Germain Arena, but lots of power here inside. But, you know, the big thing we've got going on right now, E3 Spark Plugs, lots of support this year. Well, we're proud to welcome another big sponsor here to TheMonsterBlog.com, and that's the fine folks with Valley Fashions. As you can see, they've outfitted us with some great new crew shirts. You're going to see the Monster Blog guys in these all around the country as we tour here in 2012. So all the teams and everyone out there, if you're in need of some great looking crew shirts, go to valleyfashions.ca and they'll take care of everything you need. Dan and all the guys up there, great folks to work with. Well, fans, it's going to be a lot of fun. You know, it's championship, all about the championship on the Monster X Tour here this year. Bill Payne's been running away with it, but that first weekend in Daytona was all about Dan Runte and his new Summit Bigfoot number 18. He put up a lot of points. This is only his second weekend on the tour, and he's going to be trying to catch up to Bill with a big weekend, and with 3 shows, there's a lot of opportunity for him to do so. Well, no more talking, fans. We're getting right into it. 3 shows coming up for you. It's the Monster X Tour here at the Germain Arena, and it's all coming your way next on TMB TV.
Joey's been driving for 6 years. Second time.
wheelie contest, you asked me what I was gonna do earlier. And I said, well, it just depends. Put my helmet on, spit my brains out, see what happens, say a prayer. You know, it was kind of like God saying, just stomp that thing. And I stomped it. Now, I don't know what it actually looked like, but the second one I did, I know I was tapping the brakes in the air like a motorcycle because I thought I was beyond vertical. I felt like I literally was going backwards, so I was trying to make the front tires stop me and roll me back over, and thank you, Jesus, it worked. You know what, the thing that is so cool about this is for my sponsors. We have been blessed beyond belief with some incredible, incredible sponsors. And to be able to win this in our home state and be able to send a copy of this to our sponsors, that's the cool thing.
Short here. I mean, it's little, it's basically on and off. Run it as hard as you can to the cars, let the truck drop because you got very little shutdown. I mean, the racing win, the truck's working great. Proud of it, you know. Brian and the guys at the shop, I'll say it again, you know, I can't say enough about them. They're doing a great job. It's just a small building and we're working with what we got. And horsepower-wise, just the way the truck's working, it works good for racing.
On to freestyle, what's it going to take to win?
As far as freestyle goes in this building, big air is going to be tough. I mean, that's what this truck's been good at. We're going to try to do some. It just depends how the trucks are parked and what's laid out where. I don't like to back up in freestyle, so it's one of those things where you gotta shut it down quick and turn it around, but at the same time get big air with it. So it's going to be a tough freestyle deal because there's very little room for donuts. It'll just kind of wait and see what plays out in freestyle, I guess, but we're looking for a little big air, at least some decent wheelies. honestly, the freestyle was pretty awesome. You know, it's a big air deal. I mean, that's what we try to do with this truck. It doesn't like the donuts. For some reason, everybody's having a hard time getting donuts in here, but it's a big air deal and momentum. I hate backing up in freestyle. We kept the momentum going, kept it going around there, and got some big air. I'm excited about it. It was a cool deal.
Well, it was a big Friday night show here in Fort Myers, and one of the stars of the show was Joey Stais, God, Guts, and Glory. You know, Joey, it's great to have you here on TMB TV for the first time, and I really think I want to talk about everything you did last night, but first, let's give them some background on you. Tell us about the team, Monsters on a Mission, what you guys are all about, and how you got into monster trucks.
We actually got into the monster truck business. We used to do a lot of charity things, and we built enclosed trailers and raffled them off at Harley shows and then gave the money away to like the DARE program and stuff like that. We built a ride truck. We donated the money to the DARE program. Then from there we built a race truck and we donated the money to the DARE program. Then we built a monster truck team, started doing monster truck shows that were faith-based, character building, literally have traveled all over the world reaching people with a positive message. Don't do drugs, and God and fun go together, and it's just like way cool.
Well, it's really neat, and it's kind of cool because you guys can do your own shows like that, and then you come out here and run against all the big competition of the rest of the monster truck industry, so it's kind of the best of the both worlds for you.
It's amazing for us. The free faith-based shows are really cool, and we reach lots and lots of people. But to come out here, you know, I mean, Bigfoot's behind us. You know, to come out here, we got name recognition. We've raced against every big name truck in the country, and even in some foreign countries now. So it's kind of cool for us to go, when somebody says, yeah, but have your trucks, have they? My God, they smoke Bigfoot in New Orleans. We've raced against Gravedigger. We've raced against all the big name trucks.
All right, well, now here this weekend, you're on the Monster Extra, your home state of Florida, and last night, man, you came right out of the box, big wheelies and a real nice freestyle. It's got to feel pretty good to get yourself a win under your belt here in 2012.
It was pretty cool. This is our fourth show for 2012, actually our fifth show for 2012, and there was just something about it. It's like, here we are, we're in Florida. When you hear the guys talk about their hometown state, there's no doubt about it. Your right foot seems to stick to the floor a little bit harder when you're at home.
All right, now, Joey, real quick, tell the fans where they can find out more about your team, what you guys are about, all your trucks.
It's real easy. Monsters on a Mission. Put the www in there. We got two websites. I want to make sure that you get the new one. www.monstersonamission.com. You can go to it, look at it. My personal cell phone number is on there 24 hours a day. You can call me, tell me what you think of it, if you like it, if you don't like it, what you like, what you don't like. You know, it's a total kid-friendly website.
All right, now here's the last question. So we got two big shows coming up. It's going to be a big Saturday here in Fort Myers. What are you going to do for these fans?
You know, a friend of mine told me, now this is, you want me to tell you what we're going to do for Saturday? How about we just absolutely go nuts and stick it to the moon?
All right, fans, well, you heard it right there. We got a big Saturday afternoon show coming up here in Fort Myers, and it's all coming your way next on TMB TV.
This afternoon. How cool is that? That truck is standing up there just pirouetting on the back end of it. Check out our forklift operator. You don't think he hasn't done this a time or two? Let's give him a Joey Stais and God, Guts, and Glory! Here comes Fort Myers! toxic truck. Here he comes for a second hit. Let's see what Travis Petri, the toxic truck, has in store for us this time around. I know he's going to get that now.
My gosh, you talk about winning a wheelie competition. I didn't, like we were talking about earlier during the pit party, I didn't plan on doing that. We came out tonight to prove something. My God, we stuck that thing vertical straight up in the air. It was like I was just looking at like a rocket. I felt like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When am I gonna have liftoff? You know, we got one more show to go yet. We still got freestyle to do yet here tonight. We came here to prove something. So far we've been doing it. Good Lord willing, we're gonna keep doing it.
Pretty awesome. I mean, I got to say it again, you know, the truck's good at racing. It stays flat as it can. It's short in here. I can't emphasize that enough. So basically, it's a race to the cars. I mean, once you get to the cars, you have to pedal it. It's going up in the air, but you still have to pedal it when you get to the cars. A guy could clear them, but the shutdown's short. So, I mean, the truck's whole shot good. It's running good. It's awesome, you know. This truck just keeps winning racing, and I can't say that enough. I mean, it's just an awesome piece, and it's going to be more exciting as the year goes on, I think. But to take all these racing wins that we're taking with it is just incredible. The whole championship thing that Monster X is doing is cool. I'm just sad that I haven't got to run as many as I'd like to run, but we're spread out with 7 trucks, and sometimes we got to do stuff logistically. I'm gonna keep running this as hard as I can run it, and hopefully maybe to make it out there to Oregon to do the championship.
foot's tough to beat, but pretty much got him beat now. Once I got him beat once, I can beat him twice, 3 times, 4 times, it don't matter.
Talk about your run.
Well, a little sketchy on this van stack here. God's guts and glory, he didn't hit it first, so I had to go out there and crush it down for everybody else to play with. So once I hit it once, I had to hit it again, and then all this other stuff made him pancakes.
Well, a great afternoon show here in Fort Myers, and the big winner, you know, it's your first freestyle win. This is Mike Moon, and we always tell you TMB TV, introduce you to some new folks out here in monster trucks. Well, you know, you've been around a couple years now, but really this is almost your rookie season because it's the first time you guys are running a lot. Yep. Tell us a little bit of your background and how you guys got started in monster truck.
Well, right now I've been getting into mudding. I've been mudding for almost all my life. I used to race motocross. I talked to my dad one night. Do a monster truck. We're into the mudding. Let's do a big truck. We already got big 4-link trucks at the house, but now I got something to jump. So we put our heads together, and it took us 2.5 years, and this is what we got. So that's pretty much it.
Now, Flying High is pretty cool because it's like a historical name in monster trucks, but at the same time, you guys have brought, you know, that's the enterprise name. It's like your sponsor's name, promotes your business. It's really kind of a neat deal.
Yep, it actually works out real good because now I'm getting the feel of the throttle and ground control and braking and steering. And the name speaks for itself, so when it's up in the air, it definitely tells you that it's flying high.
All right, well, now this has been kind of a breakthrough weekend for you. You're right here in your home state of Florida, so it's a pretty cool deal. We had you at the opening weekend in Daytona, but now, first freestyle win, that's got to feel pretty good.
100%. I can't believe I beat Bigfoot, of all people, but really wasn't that difficult. All I had to do was throw down a nasty donut, and that was all she wrote.
Well, now that you've got the first one under your belt, I mean, what comes next? Is this going to be a regular thing for you guys? Is that what you're shooting for?
Definitely, 100%. As long as everything's 100% on the truck, I'm going to give it my 110%, and hopefully the crowd loves what I do because I love doing what I'm doing right now.
All right, now your last show tonight, it's a big Saturday night here, and like we said, home state of Florida, so I know you're looking for a big show tonight.
That's it. We're going to let it all hang out. We're going to show these crowd, all these young kids out here, what it's all about, the big horsepower. Get out there and spin some donuts and crush some cars.
All right, fans. Well, that's Mike Moon Jr., and he's showing them how it's done here in Fort Myers, Florida. And we got a big show coming up Saturday night, wheelie racing and freestyle. It's all coming your way next on TMB TV.
This guy has been our car in our wheelie competition. He has won those shows so far. Let's take it through one.
headlight painted on Bigfoot 18 or something. Getting crashed into, bumped into, you know, not really crashed into, but it is small in here. We're gonna do our best to race and try to take a sweep.
adrenaline rush, I tell you. I got autographs coming up. I couldn't help but cheer for my best fans out here right now. These cars, obviously, they're pancakes, but you got to work with what you got. And when I'm busting donuts like this, you can't help but win.
So, two freestyle wins in one weekend. How's that feel?
It's going down in the record books for me. Being a rookie, winning like this, feels great. I'm glad to be here in front of all these thousands of people. That's for dang sure.
The stars of the Monster X Tour used every inch of the tight confines of the Germain Arena and put on a heck of a show for the Fort Myers fans this weekend. Dan Runte was the man to beat in that awesome Summit Bigfoot number 18, and while he did take 2 out of 3 racing wins, along with a wheelie and a freestyle victory, the real story was the Florida natives you might even consider underdogs, stepping up big and finding success in front of their home state crowd. Mike Moon Jr. served notice to the competition that the Flying High team has officially arrived, winning 2 out of 3 freestyle contests and providing some of the best wow moments of the weekend. After getting a taste of victory here in Fort Myers, Moon will be tough to beat from here on out as the season progresses. Joey Stathis was on a mission this weekend to show what his team is made of, and they did exactly that, winning 2 out of 3 wheelie contests and giving the fans a memory they won't forget, sticking the truck straight up and down and parking it there during the Saturday afternoon event. Stathis also provided some of the biggest moves during freestyle to cap a great weekend in front of his home state fans. Travis Petri ran strong all weekend in Toxic, but the highlight was the Saturday Night Racing Finals where he knocked off the legendary Dan Runte and Bigfoot in a classic race that was a great finale to the weekend's side-by-side drag racing. We hope you've enjoyed another great episode of TMB TV presented by E3 Spark Plugs as we continue to chronicle the chase for the 2012 Monster X Tour Championship. That's all from Fort Myers after a great weekend of events here at the Germain Arena. Be sure to check out TheMonsterBlog.com for all your monster truck news, information, and coverage, because that's where we know monster trucks. We'll see you next time.